So I'm walking to work on the wet grass, so I have got a shoe cover to protect the crepes. It has to be done. And I'm also again rushing to work. I hope I don't miss the train. I'm on time. Well, I think I'm on time. Oh, the last time I walked with my other trainers in this dirty grass, my trainers was filthy and it was black. So these are white. So I'm taking extra precaution. Once I get across this grass, I'm going to take them off and put them in that bin right there. Ooh. But yes, oh my god, I look like a hot mess. I don't even want to show myself right now. So I'm walking to work on the wet grass, so I have got a shoe cover to protect the crepes. It has to be done. And I'm also again rushing to work. I hope I don't miss the train. I'm on time. Well, I think I'm on time. Oh, the last time I walked with my other trainers in this dirty grass, my trainers was filthy and it was black. So these are white. So I'm taking extra precaution. Once I get across this grass, I'm going to take them off and put them in that bin right there. Ooh. But yes, oh my god, I look like a hot mess. I don't even want to show myself right now. My hair is flying everywhere. Oh. Yeah, you have to go in the bin. Ew. Oh damn, I'm going through grass. Ah! So this is me this morning. Oh my gosh. Let me fix up a little bit. Oh, I feel a bit flustered this morning. Oh. Let me just check that I'm not going to miss my train, and then I'll update. So I made the train. I'm hoping it's going to the right direction, going in the right direction, because I'm taking again another train that I usually don't take to go towards to work. It appears that the trains are running at different times due to the pandemic, and the time that I'm to leave out to be on time for work is I have to get these random trains really. I've had a good rest last night. I went to bed a bit late, about 11. I really wanted to get to bed about 9, but I was being so lazy and my mind was almost preoccupied looking at other houses because of this, and looking into about this covenants, so it's hard because I really want to move. I thought we were going to be moving basically this month, early 1st of August, but due to this situation about this covenant which we're not aware of, and it's not really information that's easily accessible, I tried to look it up on the Gov, but then I couldn't remember my password. And it said I tried to reset my password, and it was just taking a bit long to send me a reset. So I hope today I can sort that out, so then I can get a bit of an idea, like, is this a standard kind of thing with many houses, residential houses? But yeah, so that's why I went to bed a bit late. My mister took little one, so then he didn't keep waking me up, which was nice. So I had a good rest, and I was able to kind of still wake up a bit early. I was a bit sluggish. This is slightly feeling uncomfortable, I didn't get to do my hair this morning, so hence why I've got this black thing on my head. But it doesn't look that bad actually. There you go. That's much better. It doesn't look that bad. I've got a little bit of a rash because I left my makeup on the other night. I don't know what. We was at the picking up the little one, and we got home late and then watched a movie, and then literally fell asleep, and then, you know, the rashes come. But yeah, I'm hoping by next week it will clear up. I'm not gonna try and pick it and do all sort of things, you know. So far the week has been amazing. This is my last shift for the week. Today I'm working in a different area, and I'm just hoping that it goes all well. As the last shift it went really well, and my colleague was really supportive. Like, you know, all my colleagues was so really good. You know, like really good. But you know, as I said yesterday, I could, you know, I'm observing and I see a bit of slacking. I don't want to say too much. I'm just only 2 days back to work, you know, and now it's my third, so I'm just observing. I'm gonna be observing and just taking notes. You know what I mean? I think, you know, I want to start sending so much emails of like, what's going on here, what's going on there, what's going on there. You know, because there's not a lot of clarity in regards, for me personally, and it is, you know, I'm trying to wrap my head around the process, the new process of working, the new way of working. So you know, there's a little bit of confusion, you know, confusion going on. But yeah, you know, I think it's quite important to observe, like, you know, observe, not say anything, you know, because sometimes you put your foot in it because you don't understand, because you're only, you know, just recently returned to work. So understand, you know, the process, if there's and see if there's an actual need to interfere and put your input, you know what I mean? Nobody likes a smart ass too much, you know what I mean? Especially if you think you're a smart ass and you got it wrong. Be sure. Observe. I will probably observe for the month. I think 1 month would be enough time for me to kind of get back, almost be about 50% back to my old self in terms of how I work. And you know, I would start giving my constructive feedback to, you know, my colleagues, you know, because it's quite important. Because you know, what day was I working? The Thursday I was working with someone I've never worked with before. You know, because she's new to the trust, so I've never met her before until returning back to work. And I asked her, you know, can you give me some feedback, constructive, harsh? You know, I'm happy to take it. You know, and she was like, to be honest, you done very well, and you know, you know, for your first, you know, 2 days back, you know, you're fine. You're very good. So that was nice, because sometimes some people can't take harsh criticism. Like, you know, I think it's important for you to get feedback from, you know, people you're working with. See how you can improve, really. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you can't see what you're doing wrong and what you're doing good. So, and what you could build on. So self-reflection is very good, very good. I reflect a lot, you know what I mean? And the last 2 days have been an eye-opener for me, eye-opener. We will shortly be arriving. So I know earlier you saw me not wearing my mask. I've actually looking for it. This is my spare one. I couldn't find my black one that I usually wear. If you're gonna use a reusable one, when you get home, wash it so it's dried in the morning so you can use it. But have a spare one just in case in your bag, just in case, you know, you forget to pick it up. And yeah, so you don't end up have to go back home because you forgot your mask. Yo, I survived my third shift this week. Oh my days, today was amazing because it wasn't too busy and I felt really tired. Actually, I felt very tired today. um, so it was just nice. It was quiet. I had lovely customers or clients that I had you know cared for and interact with today. So that made my day straightforward. Um, my colleagues were just relaxed. It wasn't, we tried to do some e-learning. I tried to do some printing up and get myself up to date. On my break, I was looking at more covenant issues and signing up to .gov to see whether I can look at title deeds, which I could pay £3 per title deal. Yo, so I don't know if I even updated yesterday, but yesterday my long day, which was on a Saturday, went amazing. I had a really great team. I had my results for my COVID swab result. They called me and informed me. I was a bit, the way that she kind of delivered it, she was kind of like, it was like slow. I felt like some momentum kind of build up. I was like, oh my days, she's like, yeah, you're negative. And I was just like, yes, and yes. So and it was weird because I was almost feeling a bit tired yesterday, almost like I was coming out with something. But I've been exercising, so my body was aching, so I think my body was just kind of on the healing kind of thing. But yes, so yesterday went all well, really. Came home to the family. My daughter was getting her hair done, which is nice, by our auntie who does hair on Instagram, Danielle. And to get her Insta page, maybe I could put it up here somewhere. But yeah, today's Sunday, which is has been good. I've been able to, what the hell is happening here? Yeah, something's happening in this bedroom. But yes, today's Sunday, I was able to do, the family was able to do some cleaning. So we cleaned the whole house together, and we did some cooking. And now the cooking, I burned the pizza, which was meant to be for my lunch. So I'm vexed, but my daughter cooked some what's it called, mince and pasta, which I really wasn't feeling too much. I just wanted some pizza, and then maybe have that for like dinner. So I'm probably gonna have that shortly. The mister's cooking the baby food for next week. Yeah, for next week. So this week has been good. I've been still been able to multitask my family life along with work life. And today, if obviously I continue to apply myself, then I should be fine. One thing that I have changed is I wake up earlier now. I felt before I was quite early to work usually. Not early, but I was always on time for work, but I was always rushing and not packing food and stuff like that. And so now I wake up like a good 45 minutes to an hour earlier. Yeah, a good 45 minutes earlier to work. So I'm able to like not rush or feel like anxious because I'm like, oh my gosh, worried about the time, and I'm rushing because I'm now because I'm tired. So and I've had yeah, so for me personally, that's been a big game changer. And now because I've started with waking up early this week, and I'm gonna probably continue because I've seen the benefit of doing it. Making sure that I go to bed early and get enough rest, 7 to 8 hours, so then I can do my job and not be grumpy, because I am a big grump. Like, if I'm tired, you better just stay out my way. Literally. But yeah, so I would definitely recommend. A recommendation is organizing yourself, going to bed early, waking up early. So then anything you need to do, you got abundance of time to do it. You know what I mean? And you're not rushing. You're having a good breakfast. I had breakfast every morning. Saturday, I didn't have breakfast at home. I just took it in to work with me, but on the Wednesday and Thursday I had breakfast at home. Um, but I had enough time. I had 15 minutes. I actually got to work very early on Saturday. I got to work about maybe 6:20, so I had plenty of time to kind of change, have breakfast, do some chit chat, talk to my mister. Yeah, so that's definitely a recommendation. Getting up early so then you could, achieve any task that you were supposed to do the day before. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you a little brief about my weekly plan for my kids and myself. I'll start with my daughter. Okay, so she has this that she has written, which we kind of go through. So like on a Monday, obviously, she has a clear thing that she needs to do. I know obviously wake up is definitely obvious, but making sure that she's aware of the time that she needs to wake up and things that need to be done. So if, for example, I say, have you done your hair? And she's like, oh, go back look at your calendar and you can see that this is something that needs to be done, so I want her to do things a bit systematic. Sometimes she does her hair later, but from I like her to kind of do it in this order, but I'm not kind of strict on it. Okay, so like on a Monday she has free play for about 20 minutes, and then she has coding from Minecraft, anything online. Coding is quite important, especially in regards to the technology era that we're in, and she loves coding. Okay, on Tuesday she has learning some Spanish, and then she has free play. Free play can be watching TV, drawing, painting, anything, cutting, create, anything that's creative that she wants to do. I'm not fussed. On Wednesday she has free play again, and she has to learn some essential things, that I think that she's a bit weak at the moment, like knowing her number, her parents' number, grandparents' number, the addresses, and learning about a history in regards to where I'm from, her parents, which is part of who she is, and her Ghanaian history. Thursday, she didn't. I had a bit of free play for her to be doing on Thursday, but then I realized she hasn't got any English, so she has. So I put English in place of her free play for 20 minutes, and also reading a book. Okay, and also I think it's quite important. Sorry, I just realizing, learn what to do in an emergency. This is quite important, for a child to feel confident and competent in dealing with an emergency. On a Friday, she has, she got lots of jewelry making stuff. She could read an ebook, do puzzle. She got lots of little, she got a guitar. She got a little kind of musical instruments anyway that she can, play with. And so I don't know learn some maths. So she got some maths that she has to do. Yes. On the weekend, like every 2-3 hours, we got little activities that she should do. Science is something that she should be learning. Looking at investing in stocks and shares. Teaching them kind of financial accountability. Programming. We have a bit of programming, learning a bit about software, Minecraft, how to kind of do certain things relating to coding. Some other things that we can do. Obviously, at the moment with the pandemic, this is not really possible swimming, but she loves swimming. So as soon as we will be at swimming, I don't know how long we're going to be queuing, but swimming is a must. We also have go to the park. We could do something as a family, go to the park. She now that she's 11, she has her own card and account. So we can obviously be looking at, okay, what's the spending like, what has she been saving. She'll soon be going to secondary school where she will have an account, so this will also be incorporated in managing her account and seeing that she has enough money for the new week at school. Writing a story, I would like her to kind of, write a story, kind of record herself, once she's, reading the story, and then post it. So I might let her do a little YouTube channel. I think that's quite nice for children to be doing, expressing themselves and so forth. So that's for her. This is for my little one. Okay, he has his little program, because sometimes with kids we kind of forget that they are learning as well, and how to support that, not just kind of putting any type of cartoons on. So I have Your Baby Can Read DVDs, which he watches on Monday. It's about 20 minutes. Then there's some free play. Then now he's doing some alphabets at the moment, which is about 50 minutes. And then he will do later on, he'll probably have a nap later on, do some numbers, some music. On a Tuesday, similar routine, learning some Spanish. I think it's quite good for babies and kids to learn language from early. My daughter, I didn't do it with her, so it's something that I kind of regretted, but she does like Spanish. Okay. He is going to be going to nursery on Wednesday and Thursday, so there's not much on there, but we can incorporate a family time where we read a book to him on both days. Yes, so he has a bit of bonding time with his parents and his sibling. And again, we learn some shapes, some colors, and some more music. Music is very good for babies and infants and toddlers and so forth. And on the weekend, again, more DVD learning, playing with toys, imaginary play, and also messy play when we get the chance, like get out like the Play-Doh, the paint, and put loads of paper down so he can just do whatever he likes. I have my own diary. My diary is personal and very intense, okay? But I'll share with you guys my meal plan. So basically today's Monday, and what I should really do, one second. Okay, where are we here? So it's early in the morning. So I've already looked at you could do this on a Sunday, if you're off, or a day you're off, or a day that you can sit down and plan your meal for the week. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure I drink a lot of H2O. I've been slacking a lot with my H2O. I've been getting back into it, but I used to drink gallons, like easy gallons of water, easy, So having what's called, for me, I've lost a lot of weight because I've just kind of been at home and not kind of been religious in regards to my diet. So, when I'm at work, I like to try to kind of have a routine so then I could maintain my weight and put on weight if I need to. My ideal weight, which I like my body to be at, would be 65. 65 is good for me. If I put on any more than that, I start looking too chubby, especially in my face. And when I'm eating so much like this, I make sure that I'm exercising a lot. Okay, so for this week, which is, I don't know what the day is today. Today is probably like the 7th. Is it the 7th? It's a Monday. I'm not sure. Let me check. It's the 6th. So for my meal plan for this week is sandwich. I had a salmon sandwich. I've had a glass of water. So shortly I'll probably have like a little oats so simple porridge. I got a few different flavors, so I'll have that. Already yesterday I cooked some mince and pasta, so I'll have some mince and pasta. I got some orange, I got banana, H2 again. Dinner I'll have a repeat. I'm not fussed, like I don't mind having repeat. I can do that. I'm just too lazy to have so much different kind of options. Usually sometimes I will just cook like lasagna. I'll cook some stewed chicken, some curry chicken, and then I might have some, what's it called, chicken, you know, whatever. So there's options. But this week I'm just gonna like do it like this, where I've cooked mince, that's that. Chicken. So on Tuesday again I'm gonna have sandwich, water. I'll have another type of cereal, which is a pronto porridge. I'll have chicken and rice, my fruits. Again, repeat the same lunch again. Wednesday I'm going to be working, so I like to have a shake. So my shake may include obviously 300 mils, 200 to 300 mils of milk. I might put also simple in it. And I've got here, let me show you guys this. I've got this, which is the best. Literally, if you don't like protein shake, you will love this. Like, I'm not even guessing, and I do not get any funding or sponsorship for this. Okay, so I have that. I might have also, oh my gosh, I'm gonna show you guys. Oh my gosh, this bad boy. Oh, sorry. So I may put a tablespoon of this, like literally it is so nice. So I have that, and I'll blend it up in my Ninja. Let's show you guys my Ninja. So I'll blend it. Okay, so I'll blend it up. So that's what I would have for my shake, and I like doing that because I just put everything in, blend it, and I drink it, and then I can know that I've had easily about 800 calories without fail. Then obviously it is quite heavy, so it will keep me for a while. I could have when I'm at work for 11 hours, 12 hours, I know it's gonna keep me. Then I can have a little fruit, because obviously when I'm working it's usually quite busy, so I can't have something too big. So and then for lunch, jacket potato, beans, and cheese with some water throughout. Also simple. And then I'll come home, have some chicken and rice from the day before. And then again, I'll have some shake, some biscuits, some jacket potato. Also simple because it's quick and easy. I literally, tear the sachets with the milk, and just literally drink it. Again, chicken and rice. My life is boring. And then again, I'm working these days, so when you see shakes, I'm working. Friday, shake, toast with a spread. So spread could be again this. It could be jam. It could be cheese. It could be just different type of spreads, really. Then again, jacket potato, because I'm you might see like the things I'm having is kind of bulk food, because I've lost a lot of weight, so I'm trying to just put back the weight on. And then you may start seeing that I'll start eating a bit lighter food. It's so simple, some H2O, some water. So I'm aiming to at least drink 2 liters of water per day. Some salmon. I've got some salmon already, some potatoes, some baked potatoes. So that's the gist. Then the pronto cornmeal porridge, and then some fruits again, H2O, some salmon, crisp. Planning to cook some lasagna, so I'll have that. And then again, pronto, fruits, lasagna, crisp lasagna. And then on Sunday, I will, most likely we'll do some shopping, and then I'll make a new meal plan. It won't be the same as this, or it may be similar. It depends how I get through this week, and I feel, was this, I could change this up and do this. But I haven't got no plans to eat any tuna this week. But next week I might put some tuna, some mackerel in my dishes next week. But yeah, just to give you guys, how I organize myself. So I put this all back in here. Yeah, organize myself, my kids, my home, so then I'm able to function well, and I'm able to know what needs to be done. You can hear he's doing his alphabets. He's doing his alphabets. This is his drawing, like water drawing pad there. He's playing with his bottle. Hello. The next letter is hello. Okay, you've done a stinky. Let's change your nappy. Okay, so I realized when I was doing my daughter's, basically her weekly plan, I forgot to do her PM duties or things that she should do in the PM. So we got a bit of space for that to fit that in. So I'll show you the updated version once we finish. So this is when she comes back home after school, things that she can be doing. So this is what we updated my daughter's weekly plan as. So we added for the PM some maths for an hour, and then checking the maths 30 minutes. It took us probably 2 hours, to be honest, because she had a few things wrong because she was rushing through the questions and not read the question right. She said plus, she minus, instead of minus, she plus, instead of time, she plus, all kind of crazy stuff. Just to tell you when they want to rush and get back to play. And then today there's a bit of Spanish, and when she come home she'll do a bit more Spanish, and then I'll do a bit of checking her knowledge. I don't know Spanish, so it's a learning for me as well. Everything again is a learning to refresh my memory. So this is why this is quite good, doing some learning with your children. And then we added some nothing for Wednesday, so she get a free day, just kind of, live her life. And then on that Thursday, she has geography. I think it's important for people to, kids to know the world. That's something I loved, but then when I was younger, I loved it, and like year 7, year 8, and then by year 9, 10, 11, I was just too cool for geography, and I hate the fact that I don't really know much about geography. So I want my child to know as much as possible. And here she has a bit more English. And the weekend I've kept it the same. This is how my yesterday went. So right now it's morning. I'm having my sandwich. It's corn meal. Sorry, it's not corn meal. Corn beef. This is the time. But yeah, I was doing some hula hoop yesterday. The floor looks dirty. When you have black towels, it always looks crazy.